All right, fine. So we're dealing with this one, geometric series, but we want to go for this one here, the last one, because the rest are very easy. So I'm going to put that in a red box. So there it is. So when we read that, it's saying to me, determine the least number of terms, which means the smallest number of terms for which the sum will be greater than 95. All right. So that means if I'm using this formula, the sum will be greater than 95. Greater than 95. So I'm going to substitute A, there it is, which is 50. Because other ones with fractions people don't like. And then I'm going to open the brackets. Now watch now. I'm looking for the R. 25 divided by 50, it's actually a half. So I want to put square bracket, the bracket is up so that I can put a half here. And then to the power of n minus the 1. You can double check it yourself, because if we go 25 divided by 50, second term divided by the first, it's a half. There it is. You could have double checked it here. This must be 12.5, that one. All right. Now, when you look at this sum, it says, watch now. It says we keep on going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Let me reveal that side. It shouldn't trick me because I don't see what's up on the other side. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. And then we go up to here. Now, this one, it would have been the last term if we were to work out this one here. But this time they want us to find the n. So I don't need to worry about this. I don't do this one. This part you would have used it here for those questions, but it's not necessary here. All right, so we said it must be greater than 95. First, I need to divide. So I'm going to divide everything by 1 over the 2 minus 1, and it must be greater than 95. I like this question because most of the time they don't ask. Okay, half minus 1 is a negative half. There is a half already on screen on a calculator. Then minus 1, you see it's a negative half. So negative half times 95. So I'm bringing it here. So that negative half is going to times the 95. You see, we get a negative 47.5. Let's put it as a decimal. All right. But because I multiplied by a negative, both sides, the inequality sign faces the other direction. So now I've got 50. I open the brackets. Then I've got half to the exponent of n minus the 1, close the bracket, reverse the sign. It's going to be negative 47.5. There we go. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 50, meaning negative 47.5 must be divided by that 50. There we go. Let's see in a decimal form. There we go. So since I use a positive number, no need to reverse the inequality sign. So I still have half to the power of n minus 1 less than negative 0.95. There we go. The negative 1 must go other side, so it's going to be plus. So I must plus 1 on top of that number. So it will be plus 1. There we go, 0.05. So I want to work within this space. So we now have half to the power of n is less than 0.05. Now, you could have written it like that. Look, It's a fraction which is less than, it's a proper fraction because the number is 0, 0, comma. All right, now I'm gonna do this twice. One, if I use logarithm, since that base, it's a proper fraction, it's a 0, comma. In other words, this is how we write it. I say if the base lies between the 0 and the 1. That's all. What does it mean? It means you have a positive number, but it's gonna start with 0, comma something all the time. That half is 0, comma, it's a positive proper fraction. That's what it is, proper fraction. Proper fractions, they give you 0 point, 0 point, 0 point, 0 point. All right. Those are the ones where you change the inequality sign because that base is the one, it is the one that has an n. If I had 40 here, I will still reverse it based on that fraction that has the number. But if I still had this one, this side I had a 4, I wouldn't change it based on the base that has the exponent of n. Now based on that one, I change. So I now have n will be greater than, I'm gonna do it twice, you'll see. Another method is gonna be logarithm. The base will be the half, the number will be 0, 0.05. There we go. And then it's gonna be greater than. I'm gonna go back to the yellow and show you another option. So I've got logarithm. The base is 1 over the 2. Go to the brackets there, 0, 0.05. There we go. You see? So our number must be greater than 4.321. All right, so let me clear the other part before we can give you n. Here is another option. I'm showing you by using an arrow there. There's the arrow to the other side. Another option that we could have gone through is this one. I could have changed that half, written it as 2 to the -1, close the bracket to the power of n, less than 0, 0.05. Then when I multiply this together, so I'll be having 2 to the -n equals, is less than 0, 0.05. Now, when you look at the base now, the base is now, it's no longer a fraction, a proper fraction, it's just 2. So I don't need to reverse the inequality sign. So let's write that in big, which means you're going to take the exponent, which is -n, you'll say is less than the logarithm base of 2, 0, 0.05. You see, it will be like that. So let's go and work with that. So it will be now shift, there we go, we've got that one. The base is 2. Now we've got 0, 0.05. Then you get that number. So that means it must be less than -4.321. Look at the numbers are the same. But when you look at that n, it's actually negative. So you must make it positive by multiplying. Multiply by a negative both sides. Then n, when you multiply by negative sign, the inequality sign must change direction. Greater than +4.321, which is exactly the same thing. So there we go. I just proven a point. So give me numbers which are greater than 4 point something. It will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So since you asked for the least, then your n equals to 5. So that's all there is. N equals to 5. So with that portion, I am done.